All right, so this is my chance to give you guys a message. I'm going to be doing my best here. I was a middle schooler once, and I know that's hard to believe, but it is true. It was 1978 when I started seventh grade. Um, we had long collars on our shirt, and we wore bell-bottom pants, like flares. In my school, our class was together from kindergarten through eighth grade. We didn't change schools at all until we got to high school. We had the same group of around 25 students the whole time. And it was good in some ways. Believe it or not, I'm still friends with some of my grade school classmates. I have a friend, Denise, who is an artist who lives in New York that I still talk with. But in some other ways, I wish I had what you are going to have, the chance to start again with a new group. Next year, you're going to join students from Knapp Forest and become part of the Forest Hills Eastern family. Some of your Orchard View friendships will continue on. Maybe some of you will be friends for life, like I am with my friend Denise. But some of your friendships may fade as you meet new people who share your interests. Some of you may even become friends with different people in your current class, people that you never really got a chance to know while you were at Orchard View. Isn't that cool though? That's part of what it means to grow up. Rolling with changes, building your circle, and finding your way. I'll be honest that middle school was not easy for me, and a lot of people may tell you that, not to scare you, but I was thinking about messages that I wish I had when I was in middle school, things that would have helped me to know. Um, so anyway, here they are. Number one, pretend that you are brave. In middle school, I remember looking at other kids and admiring how confident they were, how they could wear something like kind of weird and people would think it was cool, how they could go up to someone new and say hi without feeling embarrassed or nervous, um, how they could work on a test or a project or an assignment, one that was really hard and not freak out or let it overwhelm them, how they could try out for a sport, even one that they weren't very good at or had never played before, how they could stand up for someone or something that they believed in, even if they were the only one. And I always thought, oh, they were so brave. I wish I could have been that brave. But I've learned since that they didn't really feel brave. They just pretended that they were brave and then they just did it. They listened to the voices inside of them that said, do it, and not the voices that said, people are going to laugh, or you can't do that, or that's never going to work. They just did it. They listened to their heart and their conscience. They decided what they wanted to do, what was the right thing, and they just did it. They weren't sure they could do it, but they did it anyway. I found that you are a lot stronger than you think you are, and you really are brave, but we might not always feel it. I don't always feel it. But if you don't feel brave, just pretend you're brave. And like Nike says, just do it. Number two, be kind. And I know this sounds easy, and I know we talk about this all the time, but it's not always easy, especially in middle school. Peer pressure is a real thing, and I remember that in middle school. You're going to see friends that are teasing other people, they're gossiping, they're calling people names, they're maybe making mean jokes, maybe excluding others, and they're going to want you to join in. Or you might think that it will make you look good if you join in. Or you may think, I'm just going to stay on the sidelines because I don't want anyone to get mad at me. Stay quiet and stay out of it. But none of those things is kind. Remember what it feels like to be hurt, because we've all had it happen to us. Try to put yourself in another person's shoes. Think about your pets, because we've had a lot of chance to spend time with our pets. How would you treat your pet? Are you treating your classmates worse than your pet? The world needs kindness more today than ever before. And kindness means more than not doing mean things. It means helping people. It means giving people another chance. It means reaching out to people who need a smile or need a friend. Um, I just attended a candlelight vigil for a former student who passed away recently. Very sad. But at the vigil, a bunch of students talked about her, and all of them talked about how kind she was, how friendly and how outgoing, how she made people feel good. People remember that, and people notice that, and that's how you can really make a difference. Number 3, you deserve to be happy. And I don't know if you've ever heard that song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. It's an old song, so maybe you haven't heard of it. But I always thought, though, that song sounded too easy. You know, don't worry, be happy. Just don't worry, just be happy, just like that. It's not that easy, and you know that. But the message, I think, is real. It's an important message. You deserve to be happy. We all deserve that. When I was in middle school, I remember worrying about all kinds of things, about getting the right hairstyle, believe it or not, wearing the right clothes and having the right shoes and having the right friends and saying the right thing and being friends with the right people and getting good grades. And it's a lot of worries. And everybody has those. But it's important that you get to know yourself and get to know the good things that you can do, whether it's your kindness or your talents, the things that you know, the things that you care about, the hopes and dreams that you have in your heart. Those are all important, and they're all valuable, and they're worth being happy and being proud about. Haters are going to hate, as they say, but you need to be able to look inside yourself and find those good things to be happy about and to be proud about. You may not be perfect. None of us are perfect, but you are pretty awesome. And if you don't believe it, ask Mrs. Douglas and I. But you have to believe that yourself. You have to know that. That's the armor that you can carry with you through middle school. So anyway, you know how much I love talking. So there I go again. I just wanted to finish by saying what a pleasure it was to get to know all of you. This year has been unforgettable for many reasons. But the biggest one is you guys. You guys are amazing. What a great class. I'm so excited for you and for the adventures that are in store for you down the road. So remember, pretend you're brave, be kind, and you deserve to be happy. Thanks for a great year, and go Hawks.